Hi, I am very excited to show you this latest altered book journal. It's been made from what I suppose you could call a journaling classic. It's called Gift from the Sea, and the original book was by Anne Morrow Lindbergh. And so she took herself away to a beachside cabin, and she took walks by the sea, and she wrote. Well, she effectively journaled, and she turned that journaling into a very reflective kind of book, and it's a lovely book. It's got lots of thoughts about a woman's place in the world. And when she was writing this, I think it would have been the 50s or 60s, so they had different expectations of what a wife and mother would be. And so she's got some interesting thoughts on that, and her thoughts are still relevant today. So anyway, if you're buying this book, you're not getting the complete book. That should be clear. But what I've done is I've taken pages out and I've left pages in. And the idea is that you can then journal your own thoughts and be inspired by this woman and her writings. And you can do your own journal, your own gift from the sea. So, let's take a look inside, and you'll see what I've done with it. So, I've put a binding through 2 holes in the spine, and you've got a little starfish charm. Little metal charm. So inside you've got her writings, and you've got a blank page on the other side. It's blank, and I've put in blank note paper, and then this is a page of watercolour paper. So you can either write on it perfectly fine, or you can use it for sketching or watercolours. So then this is from the original book, and then you've got some writing. Now this page opens up to the centre of the first signature. It's a lovely rock pool drawing. This has come from another book actually, and I've cut it down to fit. And so on this side I have gessoed it for you. You've got 2 or 3 layers of gesso there, and so again you can write, paint or draw on it. The same for that side. Then you've got more of the text and the original pictures, and then this is watercolour, this is notepaper, more. Then you're on to the second. I've got a little bookmark with a little shell on it. You can see that. Whoops! The little shell, the silver shell. More thoughts, paper. So you can see the pattern how I've done it. And these have all been sewn in. And again, we've got a lovely, beautiful picture of fish under the sea and kelp. Then you've got pages you can write, sketch, paint or draw on. They've been prepared for you with gesso. Then the third signature, same again, notepaper, centre-fold of another rock pool. It's beautiful. You'll be able to, this would be perfect to take on a seaside holiday. A chance just to reflect and go out and see what you can find. So there you go. Now, at either end I've made little pockets, and in this one I've just put these spare pages in case you wanted them. You could use this for anything you wanted to keep. I've also put in some little cutouts from another book, a third book, and initially I thought that I might paste these in, but then I thought no, you can put them where you want them. Much more creative if you do them. Same here, you've got jellyfish, seaweed, and a crab. And this is lovely paper as well. You could even colour that in if you wanted to. And yep, another little pocket in here. So there it is. It's just waiting for your inspiration. So the paper that I've used in here has been beautiful Bockingford paper, and that's the sort of note paper, and then the watercolour is 180 GSM, or grams per square metre. I don't know what that is, pounds, but as you can see it's quite thick. It's not the thickest you can get, but I think it's perfect for this weighted book, which is why I chose it. So I could imagine that this would be someone's delight to take away with them and have a lovely time journaling, creating, and having inspiration from your gift from the sea. There it is.